Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Solar Sidekicks. I'm Pat Southwell here with my co-host Lauren Seconti. How are you today, Lauren?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
I'm going great, thanks. Just lifted the mood a little bit with our intro music and dancing. That was fun.
Quick dance, shake it off. Happy hump day.
Happy hump day. We're here on a Wednesday. Before we get into everything, I'll acknowledge the traditional landowners of where we're recording this today. And we're away again, Lauren. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're here at Trade Zone in Scoresby. Yeah. Good setup here, isn't it?
It's a really good setup. We just had a little tour of the warehouse, which was unreal. My eyes just wandered. I'm like, I don't even know where to look.
Yeah. I just, when I had a look at all those panels, I'm just thinking, geez, imagine if they all just came crashing down. Like, imagine the mess it'd make.
Don't say that. I just got
So
a little
much here.
nifty trick with maybe potentially storing our
How to
panels.
store.
Yeah, differently. So, yeah, really good setup. Thanks, Trade Zone, for letting us chill out here today.
Thank you very much, Trade Zone. Really appreciate you letting us use your little boardroom here. It's pretty cool. Really enjoying being here, so thank you. All right, let's get into our guest. Let's introduce our guest. Our guest for today is Ben Jones from Amber. Thanks for coming in, Ben.
Thanks, Pat. Appreciate being here, mate. It's great.
It's good stuff. Really happy you've made the effort to jump on with us.
Yeah, I'm going to tell everyone you've flown all the way just for this.
I just got here and I caught an Uber from the airport to Trade
Straight
Zone
up.
just to meet you guys.
See?
100%.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Sorry to anyone you visited previously.
No, you don't count. It's all about this. I've been hanging out all day for this.
Oh, yay.
It's all everyone wants to do, Loz. They just want to, come to Melbourne and jump on a podcast.
Have a yarn with us. Have a chin wag.
Yeah. We've got lots to talk about, I reckon.
Yeah, we do.
I've got some questions I've got for you, Ben. Probably
Okay.
without notice, actually, but that'll be fun.
Okay.
Yeah, good stuff. Well, I reckon let's go back a little bit to how you entered the industry. I'm really interested in that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so
let's go right back to the start.
Yeah. So if you go back far enough, I grew up as I was on site when I was like 10, 11, 12.
Yeah,
my dad's
right.
a builder.
Okay.
So I started and he had all the sub trades under him. So I saw what it was like to be a plumber, I saw what it was like to be a sparky, I saw what it was like to be a carpenter, painter, plus all the different trades, concreter. And I was like, well, I know what I want to do and I know what I don't want to do. And it was like whatever was more on the smarter spectrum, and no offense to all the other trades, and also on the less heavy lifting side of things, like less, I'm going to break my back later on, like the brickies and the concreters.
Yeah, I was going to say, that takes brickies out straight away.
Yeah.
Actually, that takes out heaps. That takes out plasterers. That takes out, I don't know, concreters.
Yeah.
Heaps. There's heaps.
So I was like erecting frames with my dad, putting roofs on on homes, brand new builds.
Quite manual labour though.
Yeah. Like as a just primary school, high school kind of transition, and then did some work experience with a painter and a sparky, just for shits and giggles. And
hang on, a painter and a sparky. Like
different work experience.
Imagine that. Imagine a
Dual
painter.
trade.
Yeah, imagine that.
I did a week with a painter. It was super cruisy. I was like, this could be so easy, but I was like, so boring. So I was like, nah, not for me. And then he got me in with his sparky, and I did a couple weeks with him, and I was like, this is a lot more interesting. And the plumber, I was like, I could do it for new builds, but renovations and repair, I was like, nah.
Shit show.
Well, literally, right?
Yeah.
So I didn't want to deal with, the wrong end of plumbing. So,
I hear that a lot about plumbers. Like a lot of them sort of start doing, new builds, that sort of stuff, and they go, yeah, this is nice, this is good, this is clean.
Yeah.
Then they get out into it a bit, and they're like, this is literally shit.
I'm swimming in poo.
The 3 month
literally.
maintenance period when something's gone wrong.
Yeah.
Plastering's too repetitive, all the other reasons for all the other carpentry's too manual labour. Yeah. But anyway, so and then completed high school and went to schoolies like most of us do. Had a wild time, and literally after schoolies, I'm hungover at home in my bed thinking about what am I going to do when I like, because it's school's over.
Yeah.
And I hadn't taken uni or TAFE seriously. I hadn't been like, I'm going to go do a bachelor of this or a diploma of that. I was like, I need to go sort my shit out. So I was actually just like, this is back in 2004, and I was looking to the newspaper. So I don't know if everyone remembers that, but you look in the newspaper and look at classifieds.
Shut up. I can see you laughing. I'm old enough for newspapers.
I haven't had a crack at you all season yet.
It's been, I know what a newspaper is.
So there was a company near where I lived, up in Redcliffe. I'm from Brizzy.
Yep.
And it was a solar apprenticeship, like solar electrician-based apprenticeship, and it talked about doing off-the-grid power, diesel generators, general electrical work like construction electrical. Like it was a very variety-based role. It was only 20, 30 minutes from where I lived, and it was like I was like, oh, that's the future. Yeah, the solar. Yeah, that's going to be a thing. Like because obviously back then panels were like non-existent.
Yeah, I was going to say
cost
that in
thousands of dollars. Like
was solar being installed back then?
Only off grid.
Yeah.
Okay. There was hardly any on grid.
Grid Connect didn't start like until at least sort of 2007. Like I mean, I'm sure there were Grid Connects, but on any scale at all, 07 probably.
Yeah, and then so I contacted this guy and arranged an interview and told him about my previous like construction experience being on site. I'd obviously been comfortable working with hand tools and power tools and seen all the different sub trades and knew how buildings went together and like had at least a base knowledge of like what was going on with the construction of a home. So he was like, oh, that's going to be very handy. And basically like gave me the job pretty quickly. And I was straight into work straight away. Like I was like I think week 2 of January after high school, after this hungover of
I was just saying
probably still hungover.
Probably still hungover a bit. Well, we drank lots of bottles, so yeah. As you do. And and then I started my apprenticeship, and I think like week 2 I went to Moreton Island and did like off the grid servicing and new work.
Whoa.
Yeah, so straight into it. I'm talking like wet cell lead acid batteries on a hand trolley up a sandy hill.
Oh my gosh.
Trying to like
ancient solar stuff.
Drop the oil out of a diesel gen set and like new oil and top it up with new fuel and checking the solenoids and spark plugs and all the jazz on a generator and the electrical connections as well.
First day.
Oh, this is week 2, week 2, straight like, and I'm like on an island and there's like people having an absolute blast, like fishing and partying it up, and I'm just like doing this really technical, like super edgy rural kind of work. And I'm like,
were you staying out there though?
Yeah, I lived on the island.
Oh, you lived there?
Yeah. So we'd stay there for a week at a time, and I was there 1-2 weeks every month. So we were there a lot.
Wow. Okay.
So my friends are at uni, they're all partying, they're all having a great time, and I'm just like on this island, not fishing, not drinking,
not chilling out,
probably not earning much either.
$5 an hour as a first
Plumbing
year apprentice.
would have been better, I think.
Yeah, so it was rough, but I was learning a lot. So
rather be diving in shit.
Yeah, I had a long-term mentality of like, I've just got to push through this. I've got to learn what I can learn, and I've got to come out the other side of the 4 years and go make it elsewhere. This is just this is like the crawl before you walk, before you run kind of situation. So I kind of knew in myself that I had to deal with that, and so I copped it sweet. I was hand trenching trenches, and lugging 100-kilo battery packs up hills, and just slaving it up on the roof, putting panels up with handmade racking back then too. So made our own racking, all hand drilled. Yeah. So it was like L section and C section, and you kind of Meccano it all together with stainless steel bolts. And
oh wow, we're spoiled these days.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh mate, like solar installers are soft as well. Yeah, if you're listening to this, you are soft because you haven't copped the real deal. Yeah, literally. Most people, like some people know what I'm talking about, but majority don't. Yeah,
none of it, they don't work in rain, they don't work in the wind.
Yeah, and like I'm talking like.
Hang on, don't you jump on as well, Lauren? You're like.
Oh no, trust me, I've been up there in the 40-degree.
No, I know you have, but you're getting stuck into them. I don't know, they do a pretty hard job.
Oh, I still love them. They're still awesome.
I love that. Solar installs are soft these days. I love it.
We still love them.
We were cutting 3 and 6 mil LE profile with 6 and 9 inch grinders.
Oh yeah,
or big like metal drop saws and then like drilling out every single piece by hand and then bolting it all together by hand, and then so it would take you half a day to just put the framing, and everything was tilted because panels were so expensive. So you had to, everything was handmade, optimal angle. Then you put like a gazillion panels on because
there's no power,
no wattage per panel. It was like 100 watts or something per panel, or 120 watts, and then It was just a lot of work. It was just very labor intensive. Like we could be doing one job for the entire week. That's just what it was like.
Wow.
Because it was just old school. It's like, you know how when you learn about houses, how they used to like use the egg beater things for drilling holes and they used to, everything hand nailed. Like it was like that mentality of electrical.
But for solar.
Yeah. So when you start from that, you get a real appreciation of Clenergy rails, and, you know, and like prefabricated leads,
new
and
products coming
MC4 plugs you can make yourself, like all that kind of stuff. So yeah, because the other thing, every panel was wired in sets of singles or twos down to a DC bus. So it was more cabling as well.
Oh, okay.
There's no series connection back then. This is all DC coupled, similar to the
higher current.
Solar before solar.
Yeah. This is like how it used to roll.
Wow.
Yeah, dinosaur era solar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now
anyway,
I'm
getting way too
exposed
caught
to
up
that.
on the history. Obviously, fast forward, I went through that, continued my apprenticeship with another electrical solar outfit that was more like grid connected. So I got off the island finally after 2 years slugging it up over there and did just straight schools. Like back then, it was like less people doing on homes. It was more like schools want to do solar for educational purposes. So like this, I'm talking more like 2006, 7.
Yeah.
Some private and state schools are trying to investigate.
This is where it starts coming up.
Solar, the old school Fronius IG series.
Yes,
with
tons
the
of IGs
cool
around
screens
there.
and cool
I have
software.
seen them before. I've seen them.
The old Sunny Boys, the old ones with the fins on the top.
Yes.
You know,
How's this? I saw 2 of them yesterday, both still working.
Yeah, they go hard.
Still
Solid.
going.
Yeah.
Still going.
Yeah, shout out to Fronius and SMA.
Yeah, they build
absolutely.
them good,
gear.
build them tough.
Yeah. And then after that, got trade qualified. Worked for subcontractors, worked for employers, like did a couple of years in that, just like on the tools as a qualified Sparky, got my solar ticket, got my battery ticket, got my off-grid ticket, got all those other tickets. And then finally went out on my own, started my own business.
Here he is.
Yeah. So
Ben has entered the chat.
Yeah. Well, I saw these other people making loads of cash and I was like, I want some loads of cash too.
I want some of that.
Yeah. And but it's not like that, as you know. If you get into the business, you learn it's not all just loads of cash.
You get loads of cash and loads of expenses.
Yeah.
Loads of heartache too.
Yeah.
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 And just rode the wave like up and down with the solar coaster. Did aircon, did electrical as well, like trying to stay
Branch
diversified
out. Yep.
and try and keep everyone busy. And then finally gave that up after like 13, 14 years slugging it out at my own business.
My gosh.
Sold the business to one of my staff members and then caught a sick job with Catch at the time. Did that up until middle of last year and then just
When did you start at Catch?
started at Catch. It was like September, October 23, 4, and then 23, I think. And then I rolled into Amber. Yeah, it would have been 23.
Yeah.
And I rolled into Amber in July last year.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm interested in your time at Catch. Did you see many changes there then? Because obviously by
was
23 it was pretty established though.
It might have been 22. I'm getting mixed up
22?
by years.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that's right.
I was
Yep.
there for almost 2 years. So when I was started, it would have been like 15, 20 people in total. By the time I was moving on, it was like closer to 40.
Were you there like before, during, or after the acquisition? Like
Before the analytics acquisition.
Yeah. So you were employed with Catch Power?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah,
and then
we amalgamated together.
you grabbed
and,
all the other solar analytics people.
Yep.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. So I was part of old Catch before new Catch.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's funny. It's I feel like they were always almost the one company. All the people used to all hang out together anyway. You know,
Oh, they're all buddies.
They were all
like,
knew each other. It was
owner,
like the
Scotty-
inevitable thing that was going to happen.
The owner, Scotty, worked at analytics at one point.
Yep.
Nigel and Kathleen have always been knocking around with that crew forever as well.
Yeah,
They've
that's
always
it.
been like very close friends, obviously.
Yeah.
So like that was a great little era. Met lots of my competitors during that first window because obviously I was out as my own company owner and then meeting all the competitors in Brizzy, Sunny Coast, Gold Coast, and further afield, and then established myself with that and grew the Catch Power channel, and then moved on to Amber more recently. So
Yeah. What's it like working with Nigel and Kathleen? What was that like?
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Nigel's a great mentor.
Yeah.
He knows lots of stuff. He knows lots of people. He's been around the game a long time. Really level-headed kind of guy.
Yeah.
And really any time for a chat anytime, like real nice, like very humble.
Yep.
And good on him. He recently got a pretty big promotion. I think he's pretty big wig in
Yeah,
Smart Energy Council.
Smart
now.
Energy, yeah.
He's pretty. Hello, Nigel. How you going?
Shout out, Nige. You're killing it
Shout
over
out,
there.
Nige.
Yeah, good on you, Nige.
Kathleen, obviously, always great, always friendly, always bubbly, always
Yeah.
happy to introduce people to mix people together. She kind of like smashes two people together and say, meet each other.
Yeah, well,
And sort it out. Go for it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've actually, I think I might have mentioned this in another podcast. Like, she did that to me and some other guy. I can't remember who it was before, and we both looked at each other. Like, and then she runs off and does it to someone else.
Yeah.
And then this guy goes to me. We've both just been Kathleened.
yeah.
Like, yeah,
That's about right. That's
pretty much what she did.
Yeah.
Great connector.
But so much energy
Yeah.
and so much passion for the industry. And similar, like veteran, I think since BP Solar or something.
Yeah,
Same
that's
as
it.
Nige as well. And
That's right.
and actually some of the juice guys like Rami,
Rami,
Harry,
Yep.
they're all from that era as well.
Yep.
Andrew, I think they're all that BP Solar kind of day.
Oh,
So.
there you go.
Yeah, it's all connected. It all comes back
Yeah.
to the old school dinosaur solar. Because I did the VP solar panels as well. Back in the day. Yeah, it's all interconnected back to that. Yeah,
The industry really is so small, isn't it?
It really is.
It's-
Absolutely.
There's not many places you can go or hide.
How do you feel about our industry, and you got any comments about like working with competitors and that sort of stuff, and meeting competitors and how we deal with competitors?
Oh, look, it's gotten a lot better. I think
Yeah.
it was very stoushy and like, oh, don't look at me like that way.
Yeah.
Like a bit more like, very hyper competitive and a bit more like, my patch is my patch. And
Yeah.
don't mess with me kind of thing. But it's matured enough now where people don't care. Everyone knows each other.
Yeah.
People change hats and shirts a lot in this
Yep.
industry, as you know. People move around,
We're
especially
quite
on
happy
the
to work together now.
and you're happy to provide each other intel and
That's it.
honest feedback and bit of advice, So
Yep.
For sure.
within the realms what you're allowed to do.
Yeah.
Without offending anyone, of course. as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
No, because I think that's something we do really well as an as an
We've
industry
come together as
collectively.
an industry and we're more united and we're just we're more like real with each other. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I've noticed like just some of the stuff you've put up on social media, some of the things. Like
Yeah.
It's been like really collaborative, I think, and
Yeah.
trying to engage people in conversations.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I really like the way how you invited a conversation. So
Yes.
you put a post up
Yeah.
and say, what do you think about this? This is how I see it.
Yeah.
What do you think about this? And then some of the things got hundreds of comments.
Yeah.
Actually, what made you do that? Is this just something, is that just the way you are, the way you think about things?
So I had a little patch between Catch and Amber because obviously I got the offer from Amber back in it was like late May, but we didn't start till July.
Yep.
And I'd obviously left at Catch at late May, so I had like a fair bit of time on my hands, and I didn't need to work, and I was just bored, honestly.
Yeah.
And jumped on the forums and saw what was going on, and I just started calling out stuff because I was like, I think we need to be more quality focused. I think we need to be calling out people who race the bottom and like working more unitedly in lifting the bar as an industry. So I was just trying to make content around that kind of way of thinking.
Yeah.
And try to engage polarization around that as well, because I wanted to see the different opinions around those kind of things, right? Because it was like, what is everyone else's opinion on this, and what do they have to say? And and people engaged my content because it was like asking the questions in the right way, I think.
Yeah, for sure. I find that it was you were engaging like a healthy conflict, I think.
Yeah.
And it was really almost wasn't even conflict. Like it ended up being, like I said, quite collaborative. You calling it out in a way where we're looking for a better result here for the industry.
Yeah.
This is what's happening. This is what maybe should happen.
Yeah.
And I could tell you were thinking, well, I don't really have all the answers, but I've got a lot of information, and I want to see what other people think about what I've got to say. And I thought you were going to start an industry body or something like that. That's all.
Because I wasn't employed by anyone. I was a free agent.
Yeah.
And I could do and
can
say
what you
whatever
want.
I wanted.
Yeah.
But obviously, and now I'm employed, so I've got to work within rules.
Toe the line.
And I was
Toe the
employed,
line.
so I would have toe the line at Catch as well. But at that time, I was just like, I was able to just be completely truthful to the market and myself.
Yeah.
So It was a good time.
It was. No,
Yeah.
it was good.
that.
I missed those posts, to be honest.
Bring them back.
I'll run them by my team at Amber.
Yeah.
And if they pass the test, then I might put some content up in the future.
No, it's the wrong way around. You just put it out there first, and you just wait for him to say something. That's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Lauren. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Anyway,
or maybe need to make a pseudonym myself. Benny 2.0.
yeah.
He gets away with whatever he wants to get away with. So.
Yeah.
Get the Amber shirt off. Not Amber today.
Yeah. Samba.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A couple more burner accounts, maybe.
Love that.
Fair enough.
No, that's cool. That's one of the things I wanted to talk to you about because I found that last year, was it last? What?
It was in that era. It was like that May
yeah.
till July.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I thought it was really, really engaging and you were doing a lot of good stuff in the industry. And I feel like a lot of people, you obviously did it at a time where you were able to do it. Everyone's flat out, run off their feet doing stuff. It's a very busy industry.
Yeah.
You did it at a time where you had your in-between roles and it was something on your mind. So it gave you a chance to actually properly think about things.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah. No, loved it.
Yeah.
Absolutely loved
Thanks
it.
for the support.
No, that's all right. That's all right.
Yeah.
I don't think I called you out on too many things. There's a couple of things I didn't agree with, but I'm like, but I think I'm disagreeing in a healthy way.
I like getting called out because I always like giving it back.
It's good to know. It's good to hear other people's opinions. It's healthy.
Yeah, it allows the people viewing the content to determine their own decision.
Exactly right.
Which is the best way to do things, right? Like, don't follow what I'm saying. Don't follow what Pat's saying. Follow your own way.
Yeah, work it out
all
yourself.
the noise. Make up your own determination.
Yeah,
which is what it's all about. Right?
Yeah,
so.
for sure. I've learned that too as I get older. Just everyone's sort of running their own race. Everyone's got their own battles. Everyone's got their own thoughts.
Yeah,
and no one is right. But there's different levels of right, and 2 or 3 things can be true at the one time.
Yeah, my wrong could be your right, and your right could be my wrong. Whatever. Yeah, so
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, that was good. That was one of the highlights of social media for me last year. Like just it was.
Sitting back
So
and watching.
you're waiting with bated breath. You want him back.
Just waiting for that next post.
I'll just tap you on the shoulder. I'll give you the content. You can do it. You can be the front. All right.
Oh shit.
No, that was so that was.
Or maybe Lauren can. She's pretty courageous. I've seen at times.
At times, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
see.
We'll see.
You haven't seen anything
Watch this space.
controversial for a while.
It's been pretty flatline, hasn't it? It hasn't been very ripply. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a bit basic.
It's only, what are we, 14, what's the date today? 15 days into the year?
Something like that.
14
15.
days.
People need a good laugh though.
Yeah.
Need a good chuckle.
Yeah.
I'll come up with something.
Yeah. Well, there's plenty of big news coming up in the industry anyway though. Like you've got Free Power 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, when's that? That's like that seems to have gone a bit quiet. I mean, I don't really watch mainstream media, so
Lucky you.
yeah. I mean, I heard about it happening, and I see a lot of posts about what people are talking about. So I know it's happening. I don't know when it's happening. It's this year, I think, is it?
Yeah. So it's mandated for South East Queensland, New South Wales, and SA from July.
Yep.
It's not mandated here in Vic yet, but
really?
it will definitely become a thing.
It's gonna
I'd
go
say
off.
still this year.
Why do you reckon that is? Is that because we don't get as much sun down here? It's not as much
Your
of a problem.
energy market runs different to the rest of the NEM.
No, does it?
Yeah, it's a weird.
Do you know that, Lauren?
I didn't know that.
It's
No.
well, even like the bill comparison
Yeah,
websites.
yep.
There's a separate one for Vic
Oh.
to the rest of the country.
We're basic bitches, aren't we?
No, maybe we're more complex, I think. I've got a feeling.
I think it's more like more. There's some extra regulation around this.
Yeah,
market.
so no, I think
Right.
is this to do with like the Victorian government have mandated things like if you're with a retailer, they can't just change your plan. Like they have to give you the cheapest plan for whatever you're on or something like that, and that's that's legislated.
There's legislative rules to protect consumers. in
Yeah,
this
so they
market.
can't just rip you anymore. That's probably something to do with that.
That's good.
We're a bunch of nannies. That's what it is.
Yeah. Well, you'll tell me all about your inspections, Pat. And how the installer feels and behaves in this market. It's totally different to the rest of the country.
It is.
Mandatory inspections, Solar Vic.
It is. It's different.
WorkSafe I found out you've got to take a selfie when you're starting, and they can just race out and check your site
That's
immediately.
like with your Solar Vic QR code.
QR code.
Yeah,
It's like
so
the alarm goes off. They're like, oh, let's go get him.
Yep.
Yeah.
It pings.
Go check
It pings like 5 or 6 different
You have to schedule
organisations.
it. You schedule it in the portal, and then they get a list of all jobs going out on that day.
Yeah.
And when that QR code gets scanned, that inspector's in the car.
Yeah.
I must say, I saw. So we talk about like mandatory inspections and stuff. Someone's just been prosecuted. Did you see that? I saw that online last night.
No way.
Wow.
Yeah, someone's been prosecuted. I didn't read it in too much detail, but they got a $9,000 fine from Energy Safe Victoria.
What they do wrong?
I think it was installing dodgy batteries, like maybe in an unsafe
Recently.
way. Yeah, but the thing they actually got pinged for was turning the system on without it being inspected. So 'cause that's
not
in
just
legislation.
testing like they left it on.
No, so this is one of the things. Like
Yeah.
people turn. Everyone knows the systems end up getting turned on before the inspector gets there.
inspection,
Yeah, I mean, it's discouraged, and Energy Safe Victoria don't want you to do it for good reason too. They're probably, well, I won't say they're unlikely to prosecute people if they do it unless something goes wrong. But I mean, this is sort of proof that someone did do something wrong and they got prosecuted for something else. So.
Right.
Yeah. So it was an unsafe install, but they got prosecuted for
Switching it on.
The
Do you know why
the
it
judge
was
said,
unsafe?
"No, I didn't. This is the thing. Or maybe I'll have a look it up in the break and we'll discuss it soon." But yeah, they've named the company,
Oh.
so we can probably mention them too. But I don't know who it is, so we have to look it up. Yeah,
So keep everyone coming up for stage 2 then. They'll come back for that.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly
That's
right.
a suspense moment right there,
Yeah.
mate. You've done film and TV before, haven't you?
Yeah. Or they could just get on Google and search it, and it's probably right there. But
Yeah.
No, don't do
Leave a
that.
cliffhanger for him.
cliffhanger. Yeah, but the judge actually did say that this is one of the reasons why we have this in Victoria. So to make sure that
So
we
made
don't-
an example of this person.
made an example of them.
And
absolutely.
company, as you
Yep.
said,
And ESV made an example of them too. They said, let this send a strong message. Like, I think, what's her name? Leanne Houston, I think her name is, from ESV. She said, let
This is your domain.
Yeah, it is. She said, let this be a strong message to the rest of the industry that you need to
Wow.
make sure stuff's inspected. So,
Right.
What do you think about the rest of the country not having an inspection regime? Because
Yeah.
it's always weighted in my mind.
How much time you got?
oh,
Don't get Pat started on this.
Because I've operated in Tassie in the past, and they ran with it wasn't like phone your friend, the inspector, Pat, and
No.
he'll do you a good deal. It was TechSafe,
Yep.
independent body.
Yep.
But and it depended on who went and saw your job as to how well you went.
that's right.
It was
And
like the
That's
type,
pretty much
the
what
style,
happens
the
down
style of school teacher I found.
That's
like the
pretty much what
mentality.
happens down here.
Yeah.
Depending
Well-
on your inspector.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's
all down to
easier. It's
interpretation.
easier here to have the inspector in your pocket. I think that's the thing. Like that's where the Victorian system can
Is a bit
potentially fall down.
corrupted. Yeah.
Can be. It can
It's
be.
being stamped out though, right? Like they're losing tickets and getting ousted. Those less than.
Don't hear too much about that side of it.
okay.
I wish they did, and it was, and they made an example.
So we need the cops for the cops.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah,
No,
okay.
we absolutely do because
It all comes down to we don't use Pat, no offense.
Mm.
Yeah, we don't have any idea who inspects our jobs, but if they're doing the same, inspecting the same jobs over and over and over and over, and they know that you're a good installer and they know that your work's good, they're more likely to probably just sign it off.
yeah,
Let things slip.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I think. That's why
slide.
I think it's a little bit.
That's just
Grey.
the matey side of it.
Yeah.
So for me though,
Oh, he'll get back round.
Yeah.
to it. He'll get back round and fix that defect.
That was only minor. It doesn't really matter.
exactly right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And look, to be honest, as an inspector, I can see how that would creep in. You could actually easily, if you're not running your business properly, you could actually fall into that trap and go, yeah, okay, well, he's fine. You know, it'll be all right.
I know this guy. I've known this guy for 15 years.
Yeah, exactly.
He
But
just had a rough Friday.
yeah,
Want to get home.
yeah, that's right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But it's about the Victorian system is very much about relationships. So
Gotcha.
it's not just about finding defective stuff on jobs. It's also about mentoring. So they're paying a fee, and that's not just to sign off a certificate. They're paying for really they're paying for a mentor. They're paying for tech support. Another set of eyes going over it. Sometimes before the job even happens, like I had a couple of jobs. Installers rang me up this morning going, can I do this? What do you reckon about this? I had one say, oh, there's a switchboard in a cupboard. What do we do about that? I want to connect the battery to it. And I'm like, you can't do it. So, it's actually a mentoring role too. So I think it works really well, but it is certainly open to be taken advantage of. But that's where, inspectors have got to do the right thing and be held accountable.
Wear your badge with honour.
Yeah, that's right. Well, it's a license. Like, we've got electrical licenses, you've got inspectors' licenses, whatever it is. Like, I mean, it's almost no different to an electrician just doing dodgy stuff, and just getting away with it.
Yeah.
you can. I'm sure you could. I could just go putting PowerPoints in and, not clipping the cables up and just doing all this, a whole heap of dodgy stuff and get away with it. But, that's not the sort of person I want to be. And,
I think there's also got to be some sort of accountability on the inspector's hands as well. If you're signing off a job that is unsafe and something happens to it, you guys should be held just as much accountable.
Most definitely. And I think that is the case when it's unsafe. I think that is the case. Like, they will be held to account. When stuff's like minor non-compliance, I don't know.
So what happened with this this company that got prosecuted? Did the inspector get in trouble?
Well, I'd see. This is the thing. I'm not actually sure if they did get it inspected.
Oh,
so I don't know.
There's
some holes. There's some holes there because they wouldn't have got STCs unless it was inspected.
yeah.
So yeah, good question.
The good old. I've got these panels in the shed that haven't been installed.
Yeah,
They've fallen
exactly.
off the list. I'll just slap them on your house.
Slap them up. Yeah. So I'll look into that. But yeah, we'll check that in the break. All right. Well, I think we're time for our first break.
Cool.
It's been a good start again. Yeah. We're smacking it this year, Lauren.
I know we are.
Yeah.
Big year.
Yeah. Doing well. Good start.
Yeah.
Let's go to our first break, and I want to ask you a little bit more about Amber. I think in the next segment.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
I've been briefed.
All right, let's go. We'll return with that.
Yeah.
We'll be right back in just a few moments.
No worries.
Installer nights are officially live and expected to sell out. If you're in Victoria, these are the first two, and they're going to be big. If you want to get your crew there, bring an apprentice, or just get out and reconnect with the industry, don't leave it too late. Grab your tickets before we hit capacity.
All right, we're back from our first little ad break. What a trip down memory lane.
Yeah, that was cool, wasn't it? Probably not for podcast. That one.
No, probably not.
No, maybe not.
No, that's okay. We might have I still think we need to do that idea where we just post everything that didn't make the cut.
I reckon there'd be a few lawsuits, to be honest. I think there's a lot of incriminating stuff that's come out, I think. I'll go back and grab the old Radio Karen files. There were some crackers in there.
Oh
Jeez.
boy.
Ooh.
If they ever hold us hostage, we're screwed.
I'll tell you what.
No,
Jeez.
just a laugh.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's talk Amber.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So back when I had a company, I was selling the concept of Amber to customers. So I kind of knew already what it was. And it sounded pretty cool, like wholesale market access and trade your battery power and da-da-da. So I was keen because it seemed like a pretty cool product, right? Like I was like, this is innovative and cool. Way back when in 2004 when I was like, chose to do this solar-based apprenticeship, right? I was always chasing like, what's the next big thing, the innovation kind of angle.
That's a mindset of solar installers, isn't it? I
Some,
feel like I've heard this
Lauren,
a lot.
Very big caveat on some on
Yeah.
that one. Pat will attest to what I'm saying when I'm under the hood, what I'm saying there. Yeah.
Some are dumb as dog shit.
I'm not going to say it in those words, but I'm not going to say it in those
I thought
words.
we were just bagging out solar installs. Didn't we say that they're soft as
I said they're soft because they haven't done old school BP solar action. But
no, I don't think they're dumb as dog shit, by the way. But
No.
well, some might be. The ones I work for aren't. They're
but
really
some are just, it's a means to an end. And they're not focused on the next. They're not technology focused and innovation focused. Some are definitely, like some are super enthusiastic and constantly want to train themselves up on new stuff and keep an eye, keep an ear to the ground of what's going on.
It should be.
Yeah.
I agree, but like not everyone's just, we're not all built the same, you know.
Yeah.
I agree. A lot of them are just slapping panels down, pulling inverters up, and others are really, really tech savvy and are really innovative and want to get better at a lot of stuff. And
waiting on the next wave of new tech.
Yep, for sure. I agree with that.
Yeah, 100%. And then like I've been at Amber 6 months. My role entails looking after installers, making sure that we look after their customers and we help them get paid for bringing customers to Amber as well. Obviously, I guess I'll call out some stuff because I know you're going to take it there anyway. So obviously, the focus for Amber now as a company is to improve customer service as a priority, and we want to make sure that it goes back to how it previously was before the battery boom, because it was a lot better before the battery boom.
Have you guys sort of struggled with that a little bit? Just that start, just the transition into so much.
Yeah.
There's been a lot. Yeah, okay.
So like when the rebate kicked from July last year, we've had a surge in demand for new customers from 4 to 5x what we were doing previously.
Whoa.
So we had the same team, and then we had 4 to 5x the intake.
Oh, boy.
And when you sign up to Amber, you're not just signing up for energy. You've got to typically onboard your hardware. You've got to onboard your solar and battery system. So you've got to be compatible, and you've got to have an idea of how to onboard that hardware.
Wow.
And then some people have, unfortunately, Frankenstein sites of just mixed hardware, which is tricky.
And they just want to get on.
And everyone wants to be on immediately, and they all want to make $1 million. And like the dream's there, but the execution's the tough part, right?
Yeah.
And it's hard to scale when it's a complicated thing to do. You know? So, that's
And
the under the hood of it.
I'm sure some of the team wouldn't have even heard of some of these brands or these old systems. And, I mean, has it a tech support available for all these brands and all these systems?
Yeah, so like obviously there's a myriad of different style of Amber customers. We've got the early style customers that wrote their own software to trade themselves, and
Wow.
or they somehow did their own third-party integration work. Yeah, we've got ones that are more like the current customer of like they want the installer to take responsibility, set and forget, and just want things to work. They want to make money. And there's people that are on our app every single day, every hour of every single day,
Wow.
actively manually trading and looking at the pricing and commenting on social media and just going.
Jump on, sell.
Yeah, and we've got just as many like huge advocate customers as we do like haters. It's like a polarizing,
mixed bag.
It's a polarizing bag of customers. Yeah, it's wild.
Okay.
And so one thing I get in my job is I meet installers that aren't fully bedded with us, or they're just getting started, and they're like, what's the go? Because you guys get sick reviews and then you get awful reviews, and like, what is the story? And I have to like unpack all the stuff under the hood.
Of course.
So,
Why do you reckon it's so polarizing? Like, because that's...
well, if you haven't onboarded your hardware properly, or if your installer's overpromised on insignificant hardware, or if you just are a mega energy user and you haven't got a fit for purpose system, you're gonna struggle. Like you're not gonna have a good time. So it's gotta be the right fit, right? Like that's what it comes down to. It's contingent on the customer having realistic expectation and the installer managing and designing and installing for that expectation as well.
So is the installer involved in the ownership and the sign up, or how does it work?
Depends on the installer. So the quality focused installers that keep their customers sticky and want to continue doing business with their customers, get reviews and referrals from their customers, they are way more hands-on and they are way more helpful.
Better for you guys?
Of course, yeah, because if you've got a more engaged, like what good looks like is an installer that has gone into Amber themselves and they've got their solar and battery on there, they've lived and breathed it themselves, they've learned how to do things.
Know where to go, what to do.
And they become a genuine advocate for it rather than like I'll just sell you the dream and I don't care about what happens after the fact.
Deal with them after it,
Yeah. Whereas there are others that just sell the dream and don't really know what goes on under the hood, and they push it all back onto us.
And that's where you guys pick it up.
Yeah.
Try.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Is that always the same story? Like
that's the common thread. Yeah. The common thread is like it hasn't been managed on the front end. I wouldn't say it's so much Amber's fault. It's more like it's a misunderstanding or expectation issue.
It's a domino effect. If the initial sale isn't done right, then everything else is going to be quite challenging, isn't it?
Yeah. To put it into perspective, if I had a customer with a $5,000 electricity bill, they're using 50 or 100 kilowatt hours a day, and I put in 1 Tesla Powerwall and told them it's going to solve all their problems.
It's not going to help.
But unfortunately, that in this industry, some people do that. There's unethical behaviour in this industry. So, yeah.
So are you finding, though, that the customers of Amber, whether they're installers or end users, are they getting smarter with what they're putting in? I mean, people these days are getting multiple quotes and multiple different opinions.
Yeah. So I feel that we are
care.
influencing brand decision.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people do want to join Amber and have a try.
Yeah.
And they want to use product that is compatible. And most customers want just automation. They want smart shift.
Yep.
They don't want to like some do. They want to trade every hour themselves. But some just want to set and forget and have the hardware automatically do what it's got to do, and they want to see like a very low or a neutral or even a credit bill at the end of the day.
Yep.
Do you get many that are just like, all right, I am just going to get the biggest fucking battery I can get,
Yeah,
and just
loads
it's
of
going to be the cheapest piece of shit.
Yeah, that
you
happens
can-
too. I thought you were leading into positivity then, Pat. It was like the biggest battery, but then you went to the cheap. Because you can get a big, good quality battery too.
Yeah, no, that's true. I know that.
You went to the whole, the full
Worst
negative
case
trade in that
scenario.
one.
Yeah. But so what about those people who do go the biggest and just
So like undersized inverter but oversized battery, like 50 with a 5 kind of thing.
I actually wasn't going down there. Let's go for that for starters. Like, the 50 with the 5 scenario. That's like the worst case scenario. Isn't it?
Yeah.
So is that pushed back onto you a bit? Like,
Oh,
you've got to
look.
explain this sort of stuff. And
Yeah, our like not me personally, but our customer support agents have to unfortunately explain to a customer that
Yeah,
there
but
isn't 10 peak hours of sun in a day, and they're not going to fill that battery in a day.
Yeah.
And they're not going to be able to dispatch at speed when these price spikes hit. So they're losing on both sides.
Okay. All right.
And like that shouldn't be our job to educate.
No,
the
that's
public
not.
on that.
This is the
And this is
thing.
where
Installer,
we're like this unethical behavior in the industry is actually causing part of our issue, and it's not our issue, but it's becoming our issue because they become a
picking up the
client of
slack.
ours.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, so
Interesting.
that's part of it too. Like,
So you guys hate all that shit, like not
We
not
just
not
want-
just the ethics side of it. It's actually making your business harder to run because those people are just you're going to have customers that are not going to be educated and you're going to have high expectations.
But it's all those
big
customers.
fuel tank, but not a big engine.
Yeah. Interesting.
In a
That's-
easy way to explain it.
It's like the installers that sell. They run through these towns, knock on doors, sell,
Yeah.
make heaps of sales, and then 2 years' time, when things go wrong, they're gone.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And like outside of Amber's world, like that same customer gets problems with they've been promised full home backup. That inverter doesn't full home back up the home.
Yeah.
It just falls over as soon as it tries to back up the home. So there's other reasons to design correctly outside of what I do. Like
Yep.
So it comes back to just taking pride in the trade and in the industry and trying to do right by your customer, and it will flow back to better end effect for us as well. So
What about like you got some good news stories? Like do people?
Oh yeah, of course.
Do
You
people-
get like the crazies that $500 in a day. And
Yeah.
they're making bank and all that kind
Yeah.
of. Like last week here in Vic and in New South
Vic
Wales,
went up,
there
didn't
was-
it?
Yeah, I think $1 or $2 a cent down here. And then
Yeah.
I think we hit 19 or something dollars in New South Wales. So there was
Wow.
some cracking events around the heat wave last week. So some people made some cash and they brag about it every time it happens. Like
So
every,
what's the go? Do you have to just sit on your phone and just watch it like what Pat does?
if
on
you're a
his cigarette?
fanatic, if you're a fanatic, you can do that. But with a compatible product in our automation, it should already doing it for you.
It does it itself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you don't have to worry about it. You just
set it all up with the good installer, with the good hardware, and it
Love
just
it.
plays ball.
awesome.
Yeah, that's
So-
as simple as it is. Yeah.
Has it been difficult onboarding all these different brands and making sure these systems are quite compatible? I'm just thinking of back to backstop, how hard it was. And
It's 100% the same thing. And
Yeah.
100% the same thing that was an issue when I worked at Catch too, because it was all around integrations. Because obviously Amber's trying to pull third-party products into Amber's ecosystem to operate with
course.
automation. Catch Power is trying to mix and match hardware to operate nicely together on a site to comply with Flexi and dynamic exports and emergency backstop and all these other things. So I've lived in both camps and it's the same problems with the same OEMs in the same way.
wow.
And there's so many new OEMs always coming into the country and they're always banging down the door saying, integrate with us. And these companies have to make decisions around what's important to integrate with, who's in the queue, what's actually going to be, at scale in the market, what's going to actually make economic sense as well. So,
Well, how do you go with that? Like, are there some?
not my job, fortunately.
Well, it's not your
to make the decision.
Well, so with the decision makers, are there some of them that go, no, this, like, do they ever say this product's gonna be too hard? Like we can't work with them.
That
or
does happen, and things just get pushed down the queue because it's just never gonna. Like
hard
we've
to
had some
do.
brands that would have done 50, 100 units in the whole country ever.
Oh,
I'm not going to name drop anyone, but
no.
Yeah,
No,
there's been obscure brands that have come in and they've had a little dash and they've sold bugger all and then they've left again. So
yeah. And you suppose you're not going to go back on a lot of those historical ones and go, let's try and integrate with something
it's a
that's
software engineering challenge. We've got Australian labour rates to do this. So we're not going to burn the cash to do that. Like it has to make sense, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And it's got to actually help people. If it helps 50 randoms that have bought some obscure product, it's not going to do anything for anyone, you know? So,
It's going to waste a lot of people's time.
100%.
Yeah, you want to put your resources into making it best for as many people as you can and getting value for your customers.
100%.
So how does it roll as well? I mean, as an installer, do they sign up with you or?
Yeah. So a lot of installers tell me that they're already referring business to us, and I just cement the relationship basically. So I give them access to all the tools. So we've got like a partner portal. They can track all their customers. Cool. They've got like an ROI calculator to show the sales performance. And obviously they've got like inroads back to myself and my colleagues to get support if it's needed. If there's a critical situation, they want something dealt with, we can obviously escalate and get things sorted.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Love that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Interesting stuff.
Yeah, I think it's just crazy. The battery market is just getting so smart and it blows my mind. Every day I'm learning something new.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, that's so much to it. There's so much to it all, and it's just when you think you've sort of unpacked a little bit, there's so much more underneath the surface with this. Yeah.
Is anywhere in the country performing better? Is it?
Look, it ebbs and flows. Like obviously, the pure wholesale market is like a stock market, so it can go up and down in any different place at any different time. It's more, I wouldn't say location based. It's more around what's happening in a place at a particular time. Which and last week, as I said, Victoria and New South Wales both had heat wave, which caused price spike. So that happens anywhere, it'll price spike in that area. The same way that if the wind's not blowing, the sun's not shining, but people have full batteries and it's freezing cold in New South Wales or Victoria or South Australia, you can have price spikes in the winter. In the summer, heat waves. Like it's climate dependent, generation asset dependent, and behavioural dependency as well. Like those key three ones are the main ones that drive pricing fluctuation. Yeah.
And then we find there's I've only heard this. There's more volatility. Well, there's less volatility in Victoria. Is that
traditionally? But you got to imagine as the big coal assets in this country, in this state, start to get closer to end of life.
Thank you.
What's the
drink delivery? That's pretty good.
Thanks, David.
Thanks.
Shout out to Trade Zone again.
Yeah.
Drinks and a conference room. How good's
Too
that?
good.
Drinks and a show.
Yeah, drinks and a show. We'll have to bring him in next time, Jamie.
Yeah.
So what I was going. So as the assets age, they hiccup more. Have a little hiccup. Like anyone, as you age, you get more health issues. Like a coal power station. And what's the big one? Hazelwood, isn't?
No, Hazelwood's gone.
Linwood.
No, there's Loy Yang.
Loy Yang. I knew it started with an L. If Loy Yang has a
your lawn's the other one.
And your lawn. So if your lawn or Loy Yang, funny names, have some kind of issue, then that can be a party. For an Amber customer. Yeah. So all these power stations are pretty old, like a lot of them 30, 40, 50, 60 years old.
Yeah.
So just wait, as an Amber customer, some people are just fingers crossed waiting for the next power hiccup, climate disaster, whatever, and it's time to make bank, right?
Yeah, interesting.
I like it.
Yeah.
I really like it. I think it really is the opposite end of the spectrum as a battery customer.
Yeah.
You want to be able to really make the most out of it.
Yeah.
I still don't think many people know about Amber.
Okay.
Yeah, from a customer point of view. And I'm you can make so much money out of this. How do you just scream this from the rooftops?
It's tricky because if the volatility does reduce, you don't make as much money. So we can't scream too loud because it might not happen as broadly as what we'd like it to. Yeah. And we have no control of what actually happens.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But I guess the other...
Which is also scary for your team as well. And your customers.
We've got... I think under the hood for that though, we've got a plan for once eventually volatility does smooth out, once more batteries go in, once more renewables
I was about
are
to
in.
ask about this.
Yeah, what happens when things level off? We're in Europe and the UK and the market is flatter there, so we already have a kind of case study for that. We've just cracked 100 customers over there, which is awesome. So we're partnered with a big company over there called Eon. Yeah, but what that means though is we've got a good place to test this on, and I think the other driver will be like doing right by the planet, doing right by your neighborhood, supporting your community. Like it's more of a focus on less on profit and more on like nice leveled off cost of energy. Like, you know, everyone can access cheap power. And you're doing right by your community. I think will be like where things go to. Because, you know, our model isn't profiting on the energy. It's just like a subscription model. So we don't make that much on the monthly fee. So, you know, it's pretty transparent and open and honest. So,
Love that.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, like, have you seen less volatility since the cheaper home batteries have
Well,
started?
I would have said but then this heat wave happened last week and it all went crazy again. So, yeah, and we have had a lot of volatility since then, even in New South Wales, like all the time. Like New South Wales has been pretty crazy all the time. SA has its moments. It's very wind dependent. And Queensland's had some decent hits too, and Vic as well. So like it goes in roundabouts. Say like it swings in roundabouts.
Yeah, no, I was interested in that. Like when we talk about more stability and less volatility towards the future, and that's cheaper home batteries is really working towards that, isn't it?
Yeah, but then you've got what's going to happen when everyone can access potentially 3 hours of free power.
Are you nervous? Well, I don't know if you're nervous about that.
I don't know what to think. And like renters, right? Like if you're a renter, you have an EV, you're going to plug your car in it, free period. It's going to drive demand up. Right in the middle of the day.
It's going to go
And if
off.
they don't have solar, that's going to have to pull it from somewhere else. So data center build out. Industrialization of everything in manufacturing. Like if we lean back into manufacturing in this country and it's all autonomous and robotic, that's going to use energy. The EV uptake nationally, it's going to massively increase energy. Electrification of everything, like degassing and.
So with the EVs, right? Do you see them playing a big role in solving a lot of these issues we have? Like, I mean, obviously you've got the duck curve and all that. You've got the middle of the day where there's a reason why we're going to be getting cheap power because that's when all the solar's on and running. How do you see that playing out? Like,
so in the future, like I believe most people will be parked at their workplace or at home, working from home, and they'll be able to charge in the middle of the day for bugger all, which they already can. But it'll be more available. There'll be more charging points everywhere. And there'll be an improvement around bidirectionality as well. Like you'll be able to discharge the car.
We're still at such infancy with all that, aren't we? And there's big potential.
I can't
The
wait.
V2G space is pretty cool.
Are
like
you guys
right
in
now,
that?
installers and like everyone's kind of like parking it.
Yeah.
Because right now the battery is the hot topic. But the V2G will be the next hot topic. And no one knows when that's going to be the next big kick.
It's really exciting.
But it will be a big kick when it comes,
Yeah.
It'll be cool to own EV now.
Well, I've got one at home. My wife's got one. So I'm a dual EV household.
Are you?
Yeah.
So you're waiting
What
for
setup
vehicle to
do you
grid?
have?
At home? Yeah, I've got a SIG system.
Cool.
Big one. I got the big battery. Big and beautiful though, not big and cheap.
48?
48, yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, obviously when you can self-install and provide your own hardware, you can save some costs. So
Did you have something previously or did you?
yeah, I just had a straight up 5 kilowatt system before. Yeah.
Cool. And you did it yourself?
Yeah. Yeah.
Love it.
Well, I'd like to still keep my hand in it somewhat. I'll still maintain my tickets. So
Awesome.
yeah, I've got to do my one job a year, you know, just to tick.
We talked about this last week, weren't we, with Michael? Like
Yeah, you got to maintain.
you got to maintain your
Yeah.
tickets to make sure you know what's going on.
I still do my CPD every year, and it is good to do at least one install a year just to remember how to do it all, you know, and read the reg and
What
make
is
sure
this drill?
make sure I put my labels in the right spot
Yep.
and make sure I do it all properly. Yeah.
I'm not sure I remember how to do an install.
That's why you started inspecting.
We've been over this.
No good on the tools.
Oh, that's true. Those who can't do
You never
inspect.
know, man. You might become an inspector.
No. No, I'd sooner become a trainer than an inspector. I probably want it more like grassroots level
Yep.
Yeah.
rather than the brown grassroots level, I guess we call the inspector. Like you help the more established guys get better rather than fix them on the front end.
Yep.
You know, I'd rather fix them at the front end rather than the back end. Yeah. If I was going to be in all that kind of level of the market. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they do need more trainers every time I speak to trainers, they're all like, we need more people.
Yeah, I've found as well, like tradies who get a good trainer to do their course have way more knowledge and respect for what they're doing. The ones that just go through a crap course get a crap outcome, you know.
And
So
they're just
yeah.
there to get their CP.
So I think that's why like if I was going to go that way, it'd be grassroots level would be way more important, and putting in the effort and keeping in touch with them and trying to help them, you know. Because lifting in the industry is always like I'm about that, so that's what I'm for.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, and
We need more people like you, Ben.
I want to call something out I saw online the other day about TAFE teachers and that sort of stuff. I don't know if anyone else saw this. There was someone put something up saying that every time they're at trade school, they've got like they tell the trade school teacher that they're doing solar and batteries, and the trade school teacher always like talks shit about them and about us in the industry and says,
This is true. This
I know.
happened to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Come on. Come on.
Yeah, this
is
happened.
Yeah, no,
ridiculous.
this happened to me way back when I was doing
This is
my
ridiculous.
apprenticeship as well, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, this is insane. Who the hell are these TAFE teachers think they are?
I got told
They've
I
done their
should not
swing
be
in the
doing solar.
mines, or they've done like instrumentation, or they've done like I guess the advanced end of electrical, and they think everything else is poo.
Yeah,
basically.
No, see, I disagree. I think they have outran their career, hence why they've gone to training.
Dinosaur.
Yeah, hence why. And I'm like, well, what do you do? Oh, yeah, 1 or 2 jobs a week. Okay, cool. And then I'm here 4 days a week. I'm like, oh, okay, in my head, you haven't diversified. Your offering has stayed the same for however long.
Yeah.
And now you've
They're
ended
probably
up
still
teaching.
doing RCDs and circuit breakers rather than RCBOs,
Well,
right? Like really
probably.
old school.
Probably.
And it's like, oh, save me dollars.
Probably.
That mentality, you know.
But this, like, I don't like this. I really don't like this. I'm like, I don't know. We might have to have a segment this year or something for something
I'm trying
that's
to get my
upset me.
TAFE teacher on.
You want to get a trainer on here?
No.
I'm trying to get mine
I know.
on.
I'm trying to say I need a segment for when I like get upset, because this would be now, right? Because when I heard about this, I'm like, well, hang on, we're the future of the electrical industry, right?
Yeah.
This sector, solar, batteries, electrification, integration. This is all the future, all right? It's not just doing lights and PowerPoints and stuff.
No, so
it's
and
not.
even like in the pre-apprenticeship, and I can't speak for the Cert 3, but it's very minor
Yeah.
when they touch on solar.
Yeah. Well, and this is the thing. Like, we've got the whole electrical industry, right? Like, I've spoken to people who are on the standards committee, right? One in particular. There's no way I would name them, but I was having a conversation with them about solar, and as soon as you start talking about solar, their eyes would start like rolling back in their head, going, you know, oh, bloody solar. And I'm like, what's wrong with solar? And he said these words to me. He goes, solar is shit, right? And I'm like, okay, why? What's wrong with solar? And his thinking was that solar's okay as a utility, as a solar farm, and that's it. Power should only be going one way, blah, 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 all that
So
sort
he's
of
grown
shit.
up in a coal power station.
Oh, no.
So
I
he's a
don't-
fossil.
Well, yeah, he's a total fossil.
Dinosaur.
Total fossil.
Yeah.
And he's on the stands committee, right?
Yeah,
Making
but
decisions.
eventually they'll retire.
Oh,
Pat,
look,
and
it's
things
got to
will-
happen. Bloody
things will
kick
shut
him
up.
out. Get him out of here. Piss him off. Like, no, seriously. Like, come on. We need the future to be
You want
running
some
stuff.
young blood.
Get the young blood in there.
young
Anyone?
blood
Yep.
in the standards committee.
Yep. Because all the kids.
Can you imagine applying for that job though, Pat? I couldn't do it. Hey, Benny, you want to come work on the standards? No, I don't want to work on the standards committee. I don't want to sit there
No.
arguing
I
about the laws of electrical.
Fuck, I
It sounds like the worst job on the planet.
It does. But the thing is, these
No,
people
they
have-
can't attract the right people to that, surely.
Oh, but these people have got influence. This is the thing. And they're like, you know, we spoke for years about DC isolators being on the roof and all this sort of shit. They're the ones that wanted it there.
Well, that was the fireys, right?
No, well, okay. These are the people that caved and voted for it, right? So they don't understand it. I mean, it sounds like I've got a problem with the
Standards
committee. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
Like, I probably have a problem with the way standards are written in Australia. I don't really like that. That's a long, arduous process, right? But that's another topic. But the people who are influencing these decisions, like whether it's TAFE teachers, people in the standards committee, like, get with the program, people. Like, for fuck's sake, like, this is the future.
Tell him.
Yeah, I'm telling you now. I'm fucking telling you now. Yeah.
We've
Stop
revved him up.
Yeah, stop this shit. Like, seriously, this is the future is now, and we need people who are influencing. Like, people, we need younger people influencing things.
Yeah, what I'll say on this will be the initial draft standards around batteries was hectic. And then the bomb,
5139.
box.
Yeah.
The bomb box idea.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that and I was like, oh, it's just gone to Insanityville. You know? And then you see brochures in America and Europe, and they've got batteries inside kitchens and stuff.
Yeah.
And inside laundries, right? And it's
Isn't
just
it
like,
crazy?
Yeah.
like we are a bit
Bit
precious,
overregulated, do you think?
bit precious, bit soft
I think so too.
as a regulatory side as well. But on the wrong side of it, right? Like make the standards suitable
Yeah.
and mandate for more like inspection over ridiculous laws that don't make any sense. You know?
There are a lot, but this is the thing. This is probably goes back to what I was saying about how the standards committee doesn't really work that well because you've got, I don't know how many people are on it. I think I'm throwing a number out there. I think it's about 40.
Yeah.
Got about 40 people on EL 42.
And they haven't held a pair of pliers in a while.
Well, that's probably
way.
true. That's probably true. But it's not just that. They've all come in. They all come in, right? They've all got influence and they come in with their own agenda, right? And when they walk out of the room and they sort of get what they want, or they might be like mildly pissed off, then it's a good result for everyone. But you look at it as an industry and go, well, hang on, this doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, okay. So the wrong voice is the wrong place. And too many of the wrong voice or whatever.
Yeah, and I think the people who are influencing it maybe are the ones that shouldn't be. So, and that's just probably because they've been doing it a long time. Maybe they've got the respect and they probably have earned it.
They'll retire.
Yeah. Good.
They'll move on.
Good. Piss off. Retire. Get out of here. This is like you won't be round. You won't be around soon. Like
They eventually have to retire, Pat. So
Yeah.
you just got to play the age card, right? Like eventually they will leave because they have to.
And hopefully the committee's halved, maybe.
hopefully.
Less people, less opinions.
Well, I feel like this transition is moving at a rate of knots.
Rapid state.
So we need to change with them too. We need to change with the industry and be nimble enough. That's my rant.
You okay?
Was that good? Was that all right? I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah.
I feel like we need like a standards committee poster on a boxing bag so we can just let Pat unleash, right? Like that might fix this problem. Am I right?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Short term,
So
anyway.
maybe this mystery person that will remain unnamed on the boxing bag, and Pat's just
Never got over it, Pat.
just Mike Tyson that bag. Just
because I've spoken to a couple of other people that have got sort of similar views too, in with influence as well.
Yeah.
And like these are the people with influence. Like fucking hell, what the hell? Like you don't get it. You just don't get it.
Yeah.
Deep breath in.
I know.
And deep
I
breath
haven't been
out.
that fired up for a while, have I?
No. First one for the season. I reckon you've sworn more this episode than I have too.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. That is
The proof
unbelievable.
is in the pudding. The proof is in the recording.
Might have to get Joe to do a bit of fancy editing there.
I was going to say F off, but I'm not.
All right. Well, let's go to our final break, and we'll come back and wrap the show up. This has been good. I told you, Ben, we'd go off on a few different tangents here, and we sort of have
That's
fun
all
with
right. I can roll with it. Roll with the punches, literally.
that. Yeah, very
Don't.
good.
He's going to start swinging.
All right. We'll go to a final break, and we'll be back to wrap up.
Tired of scrambling for CPD points at the last minute? With Southwell Solar Training, you can earn all 100 points for your accreditation without leaving home and without wasting time on boring, irrelevant courses. Our online training is practical, compliance-focused, and designed by industry pros who've actually been on the tools. Learn at your own pace, get your certificate instantly, and stay compliant without the stress. Check out the full course list now at southwellsolartraining.com.au and get your CPD the easy way.
All right, we're back for our last ad. That was refreshing. We have been treated by Trade Zone here. They've really gone out of their way. Shout out to Jabin for one, letting us use the room, and two, for keeping us hydrated.
Schweppervescence, the raspberry and blueberry I've got. So
It's really refreshing.
yeah.
I've got a super masculine passion fruit pineapple mix right here.
That
as
looks
well.
good on you.
Thank you. Yeah. Pink. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, that is good.
Yeah.
All right. I reckon before we wrap things up too much, let's have a little bit of a chat about rebate changes. So we all know it's happening, all right?
Oh, hot topic.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're recording this pretty much smack bang in the middle of January.
Yeah.
And we know that rebate is changing. We've already had one change, which was the STC change from the year.
Yeah, the pre-planned one.
Yep. So everyone already knew about that.
Yep.
And then there was an announcement in, I don't know, what was it? December, something like that. We've got another change where the larger batteries won't be getting as many STCs.
I'm not talking about this.
Oh, you got it sorted out in the end, didn't you?
I just got the calculations wrong
Yeah.
last
Oh,
time.
you made a few boo-boos on some jobs?
Yeah.
No.
No,
Well,
not on jobs, just
on the podcast.
Yeah, on the podcast talking about it.
Yeah.
Oh, you went through dollars and cents. It was all like, so
Got a bit mixed up.
girl math.
Yeah, girl math. Hot girl math, actually. But no, it's since been corrected.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that customer actually signed their quote and returned it back to me.
There you go. Oh,
Yeah.
well, so that's the government justifying doing it.
Yeah,
So,
pretty much.
yeah.
All of my customers have completely understood it. And
Yeah.
as much as they would love their houses built before May 1st, they're also very realistic that construction takes time.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Well,
and it's also them being very transparent with us. I mean, I'm building a house at the moment and I can sit here and tell you that I would love for it to be finished by March, and
Yeah.
they could tell me that and I could make them pay that. But how am I going to try and get that money out of them if it, if it goes over that period? So,
Well, it's scarier here than anywhere else in the country because you have to be installed, inspected, and then energized, right? That's what I
no,
heard.
you don't
No.
know. You don't need to be inspected.
Okay,
No,
well,
not
you don't need to be
inspected.
shout out to one of the customers I saw earlier today. You got that wrong. He's got to fit it, and you got it.
Yeah, no,
that
install
was
date.
definitely Reese from Total Solar, wasn't it?
Was it Reese? No, it wasn't actually Reese. So, well, I can call him out if you want. You want me to call him out?
Let's get him on the phone.
Dial him in. Dial him in.
Oh,
It was actually Brad from
Brad Teasdale.
Teaslek. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
So, Brad, you got it wrong. You just
on,
got to
Brad.
fit the system by
yeah.
May the 1st, and
Yep.
you can juice up the rebate.
I think,
it's like STCs last year. Like
Yeah.
we were signing off jobs on Christmas Day.
Yeah, because you're
December
not allowed
31st.
to energize here.
no, you can
Even
test.
for
though. No,
you can test.
You're allowed to
like
test.
30-second, 60-second
With
test.
your hair dryer.
No, stop it. It's actually, there's no defined time. I usually have the hairdryer for a bit longer than that. No, it doesn't actually. There's no defined time. So, but it's allowed to be on for testing, and then it must be switched off before
Testing
the
and
So
inspection.
day
commissions.
of install off, basically, is
Yep.
the vibe.
Yeah,
Unless you get your inspector there on the day.
yeah. If you get inspected there on the day, just leave
So
it.
you got to be real good mates to get that happening.
On. Yeah,
Yeah. okay.
Pineapples under the table for Pat.
yeah. I don't really have that many mates. I don't have
That's
mates.
a $50 note down here.
Yeah, I knew what you meant, but I don't know. I got confused. I was like, I was like anyway.
Isn't there pineapple in your drink? Yeah,
Yeah,
I've got a
it's
couple of
set
them.
me off. Yeah. Go on,
a bit fruity?
Go on, Troppo. Yeah.
So we're talking about how this is going to affect businesses. Like it's going to be like it's going to be a lot.
Let's call it out, right? Like,
Yeah.
some people made some serious cash. Like-
You mean in the last sort of six
Oh
months?
yeah,
So.
there's a few Ferraris and Lamborghinis on order, I reckon, out there in the market. Like, some people made some serious dough, and some people have also sold 50 kilowatt hour batteries for next to nothing, as we've seen as well.
Yeah.
So people have made no dough and given people big batteries, and look, I think it will tighten it up in terms of that big end of the market, but I still feel the rebate change is structured so that you're still incentivized to buy up to like a 28 kilowatt hour, because like full send until 15 kilowatt hours, and then 15 to 28 there's a 60% ratio, and then beyond that it goes way down.
That's correct.
I got my boy math right there. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying that's correct. I got no idea.
Oh,
No, you're right. You're
Yeah. So
Do you like that? Do you like this new?
look, what I do like about it is I've been on the roller coaster for a long time, Pat. Like
Yeah.
04, so that's 22 years. I hated the ups and downs of the past. I like the fact that at least the market knows what it's in for.
Yep.
For until 2030.
Until something changes.
Well, they could change it again, but it seems like they're being more
Yeah,
courteous, right? They're
it
giving
does.
time, they're giving notice.
Seems like they're aware of
Yeah.
our needs and of our volatility and our scars.
Yeah, and
If we
if we're
just-
genuine about wanting to, increase renewables, increase batteries, like
Yep.
if we're genuine about the mission objective, we've got to treat the industry with respect.
Yeah.
We can't just knee-jerk react to things and
Really well
And
said.
the people
Yeah.
installing it, treat them with respect. Give them the decency to not pull the rug, the rug out from under us.
Yeah.
And,
Like,
and,
up
and,
until May
and
1st
down
is
to the
a
end
long-
user too. Like if you've placed an order for something, you want it delivered
Yeah,
in time,
absolutely.
and You don't want to get bill shock because your rebate gets pulled from under you and you're going to pay more for the same thing you've already just ordered. You know, it's got to be fair for everyone.
Yeah. I'm still like, I don't think it's perfect. Like, it's
you
probably never
hate
going
to
to be
stay in this
perfect.
committee already, so you're on a tangent now.
He's
so.
on one today.
Yeah,
he's
a
on
little
one.
bit. I just look at a lot of the time you bring it back to your own situation, right? And I was lucky enough to get 40 kilowatt hours myself with the full rebate, so
Nice.
that's good. Yeah,
Nice.
that's great.
What'd you get?
Sig.
Yeah, so we're both Siggy brothers.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Throw out.
Shout out to Siggy.
Yeah, so that was fine. I'm happy with that. But now, if I'd waited another 6 months or whatever it is, 8 months, 9 months. If I'd have waited until May, I wouldn't have got anywhere near as much. But I actually really do need the size I've got because
You got a big household. You got lots of kids.
yeah, lots of kids,
Yeah.
big house, no gas.
All electric house.
Yep, and an EV.
Just one or two?
What, houses or EVs?
No, EVs.
One.
One for
yeah.
now.
One for now.
Joe, we're working on it.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
We are. So one.
Is she not a convert?
No, she is. We just, have limited bank balance.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you got to live within your means. Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, I got it.
Exactly.
Yeah, more podcast monetization. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'll get rich off these raspberry and blueberry.
Yeah, we'll have to hit up
Schweppes
Strips
drinks.
for some cash.
Yeah. So but it's like when we got no gas, the rebate would have dropped a lot if we weren't able to do it when we did. Now I don't know. It's not as in, but I suppose what I'm trying to say, it wouldn't have incentivized us as much to do it. But if we'd have kept our gas, we maybe might have been more incentivized, if that makes sense. Because we've got off gas now.
Yeah, you've paid the disconnect fee, or you've done like I've
We
read.
did a new build. New build.
Because I'm on that. Was it like Efficient Electric Home Facebook group?
Yeah,
and I see all the madness going on there.
What's that called? It's basically called rate my quote, isn't it? Where people get up and go, "Oh, I've been given this."
Yeah, me.
Yeah.
It's like
me.
Me. But on there you see people like they tell each other. Well, the cool side of that, outside of rate my quote, that annoys everyone. But the cool side of that is like, hey, this is the hack to get rid of gas without paying the exorbitant fee. And people like put up little tips to each other like, just pay this thing and it's admin removed, but it's still sitting there in the ground, or just cut it with a grinder. And that's a joke. Yeah.
I'm so glad you aren't a plumber.
So no, it's cool to see community help each other like that. But look, I like the idea of homegrown energy, like as in your own property.
Yep.
Obviously, we can pull the gas out of the country like it's here, but we can get the energy from our own rooftops. And I think I'm still about that. That's awesome. That's a win. That's a win for the average punter. So,
yeah. Well, we've been able to do that now, and it's being basically in the middle of summer. I've still hardly spent a cent charging my EV.
Yeah,
just charging off the excess solar.
On this topic, I'd love to know more about who's your retailer?
You just have a bit of a laugh. Still with AGL.
Oh, okay.
I just haven't changed, right? So
you haven't done the shop around.
No. But
Classic
we did
build a house. That's who.
Yeah, but
installed it. That's who they connected with.
But what we did do is I got Joe to contact them and let them know we had an EV.
Yeah.
And so they've kept all of our rates basically all the same, but given us 8 cents at midnight to 6.
Yes, you like the idea of like a cheaper energy period.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sick.
So that's been good.
Yeah.
And there's probably been a few times where I've needed a top up at that time, but generally speaking, I'm able to charge off the excess solar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is not a whole of a lot, to be honest, because, we still, we make pretty much making, around 100, 110 kilowatts a day at the moment. Kilowatt hours, sorry, a day at the moment.
Ever.
Yeah, well, I need to do something. I certainly need to do something.
My fucking G.
Well, look, Amber's not for everyone, and it doesn't matter for me if Pat joins Amber or not. That's not a big issue. But I got to I'm just genuinely curious as well. Like, what are you earning for that solar you're selling in?
Not much. It's
2, 3, 4 cents kind of thing.
I want to say. I think. I'm not sure now. It's either. I think it could be 1
1 cent.
I think it could be 1 cent.
Okay.
Idiot. This guy.
Well, this is the thing.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll put it into my car instead.
yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah.
So there you go. But yeah, that's right. I haven't, to be honest, I haven't gone into it too much.
Yeah, fair enough.
So, and I reckon there's a lot of people in my boat that are just going, just whatever, just I don't know. I don't want to know about this. Just, you know.
Okay.
Just make sure the lights turn on.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, good thing we had a power outage the other night
You were good as gold.
and didn't even notice it. Just got a couple of messages. Your power's gone off. Oh, your power's gone back on. All good.
I had the same. I was in a meeting internally with some Amber colleagues, and I was like, "Oh, my power went out," but I'm still in the meeting. I was like live in the meeting, and nothing changed. Like, video
That's
didn't lagged. I think the light flickered for a second. Like,
Good as
noticed
gold.
a very, very minor light flicker. That was it. I was like, that's pretty cool.
That's what you want. That's what
It
you
is
want.
really good, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the you can't put a number on that. Like that peace of mind, right? Like
Yeah.
just that
That's what you pay for.
instantaneous bang. Yeah, power's still running.
Good as gold.
Yeah,
It is good. It is good. Really, I'm really enjoying that too. Having that, you don't even notice it, and it's like the umpire of a footy game. You just don't want to notice them, and then they've done a good job.
Yep.
That's what I want my SIG to do.
Fair.
It is for sure. So let's get back to the rebate. So you reckon, people have made a lot of cash, and do you reckon we're going to see once it comes in? Do you?
Let's speak on averages, right? Because we can get that data. You can buy it off Sunwiz, or you can ask a few mates around the industry and get a bit of a handle on it. You can ring up Formbay and beg and borrow for the data. Whatever, you'll get it somewhere, right? So the average battery being sold is in that 20 to 30 kilowatt hour realm.
Yep.
I don't think it's gonna it might lift a little bit in the last run up to the end of this, and then it's probably going to settle back down to where it is. So I don't think it's going to change a great deal.
Everyone getting rid of all their 50s, as many as they can.
Yeah,
until
many 40s, 48s, 50s, all that jazz out the door, and then so it might climb into the 30 to 40 range before May the 1st, and then it'll probably settle back down to the 20 to 30 range post May the 1st. So it's not going to change a drastic amount. And then if you still want a big battery, you can still just pay more for it after May the 1st.
We can still do that now. You can get bigger than 50.
You can get 100.
Yeah, you can get 100.
Yeah.
You just can't. You just don't get the rebate on all that.
Yeah. Yeah, if money's no object, you can do what you want, basically. So,
What about that? So the stability in the industry, we've spoken about that. How do you reckon this is going to affect a lot of the companies and a lot of the retailers?
Look, if you're a sales engine and not a resource company with your own subbies and install crews internally, so you've just sold the dream without the resource to deliver the dream. Yeah, you could be in a bit of awkward situation soon.
I would hope those people aren't doing that, aren't they?
Oh, they'd be out there. There'd be a few contracts unfulfilled out there still,
For sure. But
in the run up to Chrissy, it would have been madness out there.
yeah. But hang on, if the people if they are the ones that are selling the 50s with the 5s and all that sort of stuff,
Why
and just
are we
trying to
still
get them
doing
out.
this?
Yeah, but this is the thing. Piss off. Like, we don't want you. Get out of here. Nobody likes you.
Frustrates me so much.
Tell your story walking, pal.
Yeah.
What I've heard, the news on the ground says all the good retailers are busy, all their subbies are busy, and all the subbies are trying to subby to the subby.
It's insane, isn't it?
No one has any labour anywhere. And so there's just way too much work. The government had to do this anyway. They had to kind of stem the flow because it was just getting way too lucrative and way too big. We've had some weird and wacky entrants into the market as well since there's been a few ABN registrations on July the 1st, 2024 when this rebate kicked off. And we all know what that looks like. We all know what that side of the market is primarily. I'm not saying everyone's bad that started in July the 1st. You might be a good person. You might be a good operator. The majority of the time it's not the case. And as an industry, we want the good people to remain and the new ones to play by the rules and play it right. And if you don't, say it again, Pat. Piss off.
Tell your story, walking, pal.
He's revved up.
We got him. We want to do the solar sidekicks boxing. When you come to Brizzy, you're talking about you got some events coming, Pat.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, absolutely.
Can we get a ring?
Boxing tournament.
What I always wanted to
sponsor
do, I've never said this publicly, but
Here we go.
I would love to, no, just hear me out. This is just purely Benny speaking here. This
No,
ignore the
mate.
shirt.
Just cover it up for a
Shirts.
sec. Here you go. We'll just cover it.
That's
no
gone.
one can see it.
So imagine, right? You get friend versus foe versus foe, and it's like installer battle, OEM battle, distributor battle. I'm like,
Yeah.
I want to see it. I want to see some biffs. I want to see some play fights in the ring. Like, I'm talking like Eddie Springer versus Mark Kavanagh in the ring. I just love to see that. I'd love to see Will Hall from Sig Energy take on Scott Sue from Sungrow. Little play fight, you know. Like, just for entertainment. I'm not talking about a serious fight here. I'm talking about just something that would be so funny.
All right, we're trademarking this. It's happening.
It's my idea, but and I have to be the referee or something.
Oh,
So I've
yeah.
come up with it.
All right.
No, actually, to be honest,
You're the
yeah.
referee. We'll commentate.
I've just got to be on the ring. I'll just be ringside. I'll be the bookie. I'll take all.
done.
I'll take all the bets.
But
I honestly feel like if you put that on as a show, you would get every installer in the country to come to your event.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now. And it would be the funniest shit ever to ever be broadcast in any sense. Like, people living outside of industry would be like, I want to be in this industry because it's so fucking fun. It's so wild.
do you reckon we can go MMA style?
Mate,
And
you met in the cage till the death match. Well, I've even heard, shout out to another good partner of ours, Luke Covey. He's got some MMA experience. So,
Does he?
So here locally in Vic, what do you reckon? Luke versus who would you pit him up against?
I don't know. Can he fight? Can he? I didn't know
Apparently.
that. Oh, there you
Apparently.
go. All right.
Shit.
You, Pat, you're pretty fired. You're pretty ready.
He's
Jeez,
fired
I don't
up.
know about that. You might, maybe on a good. Maybe if you
You're kind of mates, so you're all right with him, aren't you?
Yeah, we're fine. Yeah.
yeah.
I think. Yeah, no, we're good.
Yeah, Pat's got a target on his back now.
Yeah, no, we're good. I don't know. Interesting. It'd be. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good one to think about though.
Or who? Okay, when you think of each market, who would be the best? This is up to you guys to decide. But who are the best? What's the lineup? What's
6-star plus for the builder market.
Yeah, you'd be
and
taking
and
it.
who's your main competitor?
They shall not be named.
You have to give an acronym. Come on, a little first letter.
They go by a few names.
Oh,
Go by a few
okay.
names,
I
but
think
Pat
I know what you're laying down.
Yeah, but Pat inspects their work. That's all I'm saying.
Well, sort of.
That's why you lost our business. No, I'm joking.
Well, you send him a VIP invite to this ring, and we'll see what happens.
It's just them and I in the ring.
Let it solve in the ring. Let it be solved in the ring. Yeah.
Nah, I'm a lover. I'm not a fighter.
Anyway, probably taking us to a way wild tangent here.
All right, so instead of solo, we're doing a boxing match.
Back in the day, I would have loved to seen John Grimes and Kane Thornton.
Oh, okay. Oh, SEC versus CEC. Yeah, that's a big one. That's the what do you call it? What's the
That's
top
like the
fight of the night?
championship.
That's the Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Evander Holyfield. Kind
Yeah, all
of
the
little
others would be
fight,
undercards. This would be the main event.
All right, fellas, bring it back to solo. Bring it back.
The main event. Tell you what though,
You two have lost
you
the
draw a
plot.
crowd. You draw a big crowd. Yeah,
You
we
two
have
have lost
we've
it.
literally lost the plot.
Yeah.
It's good though. I love it.
Oh, very good. All right. Well, yeah, we'll wrap things up in a minute. Before we do that, got to give another mention to our installer nights, which are gathering some momentum.
Very exciting.
Yeah. We just sort of released them. We just announced them not long ago, and yeah, it's been really positive so far. What we've got on the socials. People are, I think, are getting excited about having an event, which is going to be really helping installers and being able to talk about things that, like protecting your license and how to do things better.
It's really exciting.
Yeah, it's going to be really great. So yeah, the first one will be kicking off on the 25th of Feb at Sandown Park Hotel in Melbourne. And the second one a week later on the 4th of March, which will also be a Wednesday, and that will be at the Hugh and Hill Hotel in Wodonga. So doing something for peeps in country Victoria. So looking forward to those.
It's going to be so much fun. Can't wait to catch up with everyone.
Yeah, going to be really, really good. Really good. Really, I'm pumped. I'm so pumped about it. Joe's pumped about it too. By the time this comes out, we'll probably have announced some sponsors as well, but I'll keep that under wraps for now in case it doesn't. But it's going to be something that we're really, really looking forward to.
Is this you mentioned Albury? You keep coming up, mate. You going to Wollongong, Sydney, Newcastle? That's right. We haven't announced exactly all of them yet. But there will be 2 in New South Wales. Definitely one. We just haven't worked out the locations exactly yet. Might be Sydney and Newcastle or something like that, and then 2 in Queensland as well. Yep. So again, we just haven't worked that exactly. We're going to be quite strategic about how we do it and capture as many people as we can. Yeah. Also there'll be Adelaide and Perth too. Oh wow!
So on tour.
Full tour.
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, it should be good. It should be.
But like boxing or no?
I don't know.
That's going to be the after party.
Someone's going to have to sponsor if we do.
Amber.
Amber title fight.
Invite only
I don't think I'll get that
to
one
the fight.
over the line. No,
yeah. Or maybe we could do something at Solar and Storage Live. Maybe at the front.
Oh my god.
Like unofficially.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We've had security at one of your events before.
Yeah, I know.
And
that's
we
true.
are not having that
So
again.
are you talking about the 3x3 booth and you're going to make it into a ring? Just don't tell the organizer. It's just a ring.
Imagine that. Yeah. Or you could just
make it work.
Yeah, just take over the Frony stand maybe. Imagine that.
Oh my god,
James, we're
bad together, man.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Imagine that, James versus Rod. The Fronius battle.
It can't be internal.
It can't be internal.
It's got to be more fun. It's got to be more juicy. It's like Fronius versus SMA or Fronius versus N phase. It's got to be like
Yeah, that would be juicy.
Yeah, oh no.
Shit.
Good versus Sungrow. Like this. I'm thinking of the individuals from these companies too. Like just like Dean's a big unit from Goodway. He could fight. I reckon.
Dean, he could.
He's a big boy. Yeah,
probably.
He'd go pretty hard.
No, leave Sungrow alone. They're not going to.
That's Goodway. That was Goodway.
No, they're not going to fight Sungrow. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, Graham's a big Scottish man. He might have a go.
We'll put Dean up against Carl Jensen from iStore.
You brought Carl into this. Oh my god, this is going to be a real thing now, mate. Once he gets wind of this, it's on, mate. It's on. Oh wow.
Oh my gosh,
this is getting a bit unhinged.
Is this going to be alright for an audience? Like,
we'll have to see.
We'll have to see about that.
We'll have to see. All right. Well, I reckon we'll go to the last comments. Ben, thanks for coming on. Thanks for making your way down to Melbourne and
just for you
jumping on. No, really appreciate
both of you.
I knew it.
Yeah.
Been heaps of fun this podcast. I've fired up a couple of times. We've spoken about a lot of stuff, and bit docile from you, Lauren. No, I'm only kidding.
He really wants his fight to happen in some capacity, doesn't he?
He is on one, aren't you?
Yeah.
I don't know. You haven't even sworn. That's what I'm.
She's been behaving herself.
Yeah, I've been behaving myself.
Yeah,
she's just like sailing through till wedding and honeymoon, right?
I'm just cruising. Yeah. I'm just cruising.
Just cruising through.
Yeah. No, it's been good. No, we've had a great chat about a lot of stuff, and so thanks, Ben. Really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. It's been really good. Mm-hmm. It's been a blast.
Yeah.
It has been fun, and thank you for our keep cups.
Yes.
Oh yeah, they're really cool.
That goes without saying.
Yeah, they're really cool, and everyone should invest in a keep cup in 2026 because a lot of our landfill is coffee cups. So invest in a reusable, pay the $40-$50 and do good for the environment.
Good stuff.
Or join Amber and I might even give you one.
Ooh.
Stop it. If they're Melbourne customers, I'll deliver it.
We'll definitely put a long disclaimer behind that one, but yeah.
You get that past your team.
Yeah.
Great.
Cool.
All right. We'll wrap things up. Thanks everyone for listening. Hope you've had a cracking start to 2026. Mm-hmm. It's been a bit of a warm one, especially down here in Melbourne. But we're still looking forward to a great year. And we've started off with a bang. So
yes, absolutely. Happy 2026.
Yeah.
Happy hump day. Look after your mates. Look after yourself.
No worries.
Do whatever the fuck you want.
Oh, there we go. They're firing up too. Yeah, right.
All right, ends this episode with Ben Jones from Amber. Thanks very much again, Ben.
Thanks, Benny.
Thank you.
See you everyone next time. And stay safe out there, people.
Catch ya.
Bye.
Bye.